he has no business losing to. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna actually have him join until like after the season, like maybe right around the playoffs. Possibly. We're still kind of debating how we want to do that. I know it. I know it. He's gonna hang out, have some fun, burn this motherfucker to the ground.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom again real quick before he sends the invite.
Well, you know Terry, man. He moves quick.
What the hell?
Fucking Terry, like in a week, was in season 3. I was like, damn. Just quietly like, god damn. I really need to get some glasses here, or at least an eye exam, I should say. Not necessarily glasses yet, but definitely need that exam.
Sweet.
Batting 500 and you're still in Double A, not even Triple A? That's wild.
I got called up to AAA, played about 4 games, and got called up to the majors.
my God. Damn it, Terry.
Oh, that was pretty good. Or the mom video, and no, you didn't do it in MLA chat. You sent it to me. No, I think you just sent it to me. Yeah. Unless I missed it. I know you sent the. I know you sent the one of the damn turkey. That was hilarious. Come on, dude. You said 10 minutes ago you're sending the invite.
He's freaking out. Good God, what's taking him so damn long? There he is. He must run a lot of drags to his tight end. His tight end has almost 1,000 yards.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome. There's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the second year back out of NC State, Nyheim Hines. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing on second down. Allen, he's got it to Hilton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the completion. Now they face third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now it's Hines. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. This is Hines. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that third down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Colts.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They run with Hines. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down.
That dude came from halfway across the house.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Wilson's got it complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
56, right there, 56.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown.
Everybody over here talking about some
T.Y.
motherfucking
Hilton,
candy corn.
his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
So we're clear. What are you guys' stance on candy corn?
Out is the kickoff unit as they
Very.
run up and send this one away.
A piece or two is okay here and there, but
That's fielded in the end zone.
what the crap is going on?
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one complete to Smith. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready? Yellow lady, yellow lady. Titans Ringo, Titans on Ringo, Titans.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's going to fire one deep. It got his man complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Ready.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. Not much there, maybe a couple, as he's taken down at the 40.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21.
Come on, one thing for sure. You know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a 3rd down pass, and Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
5-8, 5-8. Mike. Hey.
On first down, Breeze. Again has it complete. Another nice gain. That's now
What the
30
hell
yards
is
between
going
those
on?
last 2 plays.
And the Saints, first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Homer
Ready for the
stuffed the
second
ball wide
quarter
open,
from
got
New
it running,
Orleans.
got it,
It's
they
the
called him
Saints
down.
in possession as they've got it with a 1st and
Wide
10.
open to the end zone.
Bree's going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the gun, it's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Breeze. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Lutz's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys
the guy
and get in that direction.
kind of
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, 1st down. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put him in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
Flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st down, it's Hines. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm here all day.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And he hits his tight end.
What the fuck is a cover 6?
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 26.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
36, 36. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
I run a cover 6, and he just runs right down on a post pattern.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Allen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Extra point try good by Gano. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, let's go.
the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense, as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Easy, opposite.
To throw, it's Breeze. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Jared Cook is a guy who's been around the NFL. He's been with the Titans, the Rams, the Packers. In the last 2 years in Oakland, now he makes a move to the Big Easy, where he pairs with Drew Brees and forms a nice little threat.
Running with Kamara. Darius Leonard, last year's leading tackler as a rookie in the NFL, in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
His linebacker just jumped about 40 yards in the air to knock down a pass.
Ready.
And I had a receiver cutting wide open.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Ready, track.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Ready. Yellow lady. Tight right.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Hines. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42.
Wait, are you playing the game, Terry?
Yeah.
Who are you playing?
On first down, it's Hines. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I just don't fucking get it.
Cover 3.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's something with your safety then. I don't know.
Here's Hines. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
I don't pretend to understand.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Middle. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
He knows the approximate time that you got to start getting ready for it.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Hey, middle linebacker just stood there.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Go.
Maybe you got to shade over the top.
To throw, it's Allen.
Well, next time you call it press triangle and then up on the right stick.
Up incomplete.
I'll say you got to shade over the top with it. Next time you call a cover 3 like that, press triangle and then up on the right stick.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
If he's smart here, he'll just kick the
shot before half for Allen. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 50. 30.
Wow, he's not taking the 3 points.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion.
Go, Ninja, go! Go, Ninja, go, Ninja, go! Go, Ninja, go, Ninja, go! Go, 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 go! Ninja, rap!
What's good on the extra point? So we come to halftime.
That's what happens when you don't take the 3 points. Let that be a lesson.
As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
See that? He'd be up 2 scores right now if he had just kicked the damn field goal. Yeah, Dose beat him last week.
The field ready to get their drive started. They're down
My
here
son, Joseph
much in
Joaquin,
this game. What's the tonality of a coach's
beat him on his
talk
birthday.
when a game is within striking distance like this?
It was Matt's birthday present to my son.
What they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive. Stay up with this team.
Couldn't stop turning the fucking ball over.
Half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that
Keanu Neal fucking forced up, I want to say like 3 or 4 fumbles in that fucking game.
2nd and 10. They run it again with Kamara.
And I think I threw like 2 or 3 picks.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
2 of them were pick sixes.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much of in this game. A really nice run.
It started off pretty good. Like, first play from scrimmage, I had a fumble recovery touchdown. And like I said, it just kind of spiraled out of control from there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And Gibbs got it. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Yeah, fucking comeback routes, man, are kind of broken.
On 1st and 10,
especially if they're in man coverage.
Why wouldn't he throw the ball?
Down by the Colts.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly
called for a
defense to
screen,
attack a screen?
Yeah,
typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen,
see, I never run the jailbreak screens like that. They never, ever work for me.
Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was
Did I mention ever? Because they never work.
And it's 3rd down. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do.
I don't even have that play in my playbook.
They get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Breeze to throw.
And he wouldn't throw the ball again. Wide open.
Breeze as he's taken down.
Starting to work his magic,
We've
man.
watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Fuck yeah!
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
Triangle and then up on the right stick. It should make them back up a little more when it comes to passes.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Of course, Freakout likes to run, so it doesn't really do much on run plays.
Now a give, right side. Hines.
He likes
5
to
yards on the carry. Good
do
pickup
everything
on
he
first
can
down.
to cheese that running back Hines.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
What?
On second down now. It's Mack, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Third base coach.
12 yards there and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that
there's
run.
a coach there who usually tells you either to stop or waves you on to keep
In
running.
Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49.
You dabbed on him?
Rankins abruptly ends that
You
play with a sack.
Nobody fucking dabs anymore in 2019, you sack of shit. Now, where did he think he was going? Where did he think he was going?
Looking to throw on second down. Allen, and the catch made by Hilton. Touchdown.
But yeah, you see how when you hit the over the top, how he didn't have anybody open that time?
And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a first and 10. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be second and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Damn, I can't run on him. Signal off.
Ready? Yellow lady? Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Now Breeze. This is caught by Gill. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
61, matchbox lights.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. To throw again on second down. Breeze. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown
he
ball.
caught it.
Exactly right. Have a guy who has
Holy
some precision
shit, I
to
thought
the
that was a
football
pick.
because of the timing of the route.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here, 21, 21.
Shotgun now for Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Ted Ginn Jr. Now second and goal from the 7-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Second down and goal. Breeze. And that would not
Oh, my God.
Incomplete.
Oh, my
So they couldn't hook up as
What the
time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
He was out of bounds anyway.
Yeah, I mean, just drops it.
I mean, I guess he figured there was no point in catching it because he was out of bounds anyway, so it was incomplete either way.
Have to think on third and goal here.
Hey, Q.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And it'll be intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure
That was
whatever
a
the
rough
reason is,
pass.
he better figure it out. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
At the 17-yard line.
I'm losing connection.
Uh-oh.
I lost connection.
Jeez.
Don't know how. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hey, Darth.
Huh?
Just give him the force win. I've got to go take my dad to the store, and we're almost halfway through the fourth quarter anyway. So.